Hey Ringside crew. Welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside Podcast. And now here's your host, Joe, Panther the Third.
Oh, hey Ringside crew. Wow. 4 years. 4 years of this podcast. We've interviewed wrestlers from halfway across the globe. From England to Scotland to France to South Africa for CPW. And right back to your backyard to America. But now, today, we are celebrating the 4-year anniversary of Dudes at Ringside with a young lady that will brighten your day. She's an awesome, sweet wrestler. Let's give a warm 4-year Dudes at Ringside welcome season premiere to Madison Morgann. Welcome, Madison.
Hey everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what made you get what made you get into this crazy, awesome world of professional wrestling?
Well, it's a long story, but short. I had a friend that watched wrestling, and I began to be like, "Oh, that's so weird! Like, what the hell are you doing?" And then I sat in my room one day and just scrolled through TikTok, and then I saw a video, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is actually cool!" And then I searched on YouTube and like everywhere actually, and then I have watched it since then, and now I'm here, a professional wrestler myself.
Awesome. So what was it like the first time you stepped into your training facility that you trained in?
It was really magical for me because I was like, okay, this is like the beginning for me. But it was actually a little bit different because we didn't wrestle in a wing for like the first 1 year of my training. It was like on a mattress, so that was a little bit weird because I was in a promotion of the beginning of my journey, and now I have switched it to another one.
So what kind of advice do the people that you work with now, under the people you started with, they gave you for like your character and your promo skills and stuff like that?
Like they have given me like, be yourself, but do like 110%. Like evolve yourself, like embrace yourself, but more. Because then it's like easier to hold your character, and then you can feel like more comfortable going out in front of people and still be yourself, but like in a more bigger way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that totally makes sense, Madison.
Okay, cool.
Like with the being like such a young wrestler that you are, have you ever been like recognized in like out to dinner with your parents or like in school?
I have been recognized in a bus. Actually, there was like some girls that sit like across me that was like, "Oh, who's that? Who's that?" And then they asked me like, "Are you Madison Morgan, like the wrestler?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am." So that was a little funny, and I have tried like going down the street, and people have been like, "Oh, she's a wrestler," and so that's a little funny, and I love it. So it's cool.
Awesome. So Madison, like what is it like for you, like the week of like a wrestling show? What is like your calendar like training, like what is like your training and your like week of a show like?
Yeah, I basically have like shows like every weekend now, but I have wrestling training Monday and Wednesday, and then I'm like going to the gym to like build up strength like 4 times a week before a show.
Mm. So when you go to your shows, do you like does your mom or dad help you like pack a lunch or like a dinner, or do you eat at the venue?
Most of the times, like I eat at the venue, but if I have like a long travel, then my mom always pack me like snacks and stuff, and give me like an iced coffee and a smoothie. So that's cool.
That's awesome. See,
Yeah, she's
it
so sweet.
it must be fun like being like at your age in wrestling, because like a lot of kids don't start at your age. So like when you go to the shows and you see these kids and they come running up to you,
Yeah.
does it like feel differently that you started so young, or is it like does it feel like natural to you?
I think it's really like I feel like really proud when they come up to me, because I'm like trying to inspire like kids, because I'm also a kid, so it's like cool that I can inspire like other young people like close to my own age. So I think that's really really cool, and I definitely love it.
Awesome. So what's your favorite food?
My favorite food, oh, I don't know what it's on English, but like lasagna.
Yeah,
Oh,
lasagna? Oh, you
yeah,
said lasagna?
lasagna. Yeah. Lasagna
Yeah.
is it's the same word. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
same word.
But yeah, that I really love that. That's my favorite food.
Awesome. So in like if any of my fans would like to follow you on social media, how can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram, and my account is madison.morgan07.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have anywhere that anybody could like find like any matches you on YouTube?
Yeah, they can search my name, Madison Morgan, and then say Westler afterwards, because then some of my matches is coming up.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have any shows coming up?
I'm done for this year, but I having a show in Sweden the first weekend in the new year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Madison, I want to thank you so actually before we go,
Yeah.
if there was any kids watching the show, hey guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If any kids watching the show and they wanted to become a professional wrestler just like you,
Yeah.
what kind of advice would you give them?
I will say very shortly, don't tap out of your passions, stay with it, and trust the process.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Madison, I want to thank you so much for helping me open season 4 of the
Of course,
podcast.
so happy to be here.
Awesome. I'm Joe Panther the third,
And I'm Madison Morgan.
and we will catch you in the next one. Have a good day or have a good night, everybody.